versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Bulldogs will get the first crack on offense today. Now today, the Bulldogs and the Yellow Jackets rematch one of the wildest games in the history of the sport. 8 overtimes in Atlanta as Georgia somehow survived 44-42 to keep those playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, I think you could argue that was one of the best games in the entire college football year. And how about the emotional scene after the game where the two head coaches came together, almost like a boxing match where the guys were just fatigued. And, of course, they were such good friends. Georgia found a way to win that game, kind of a gutty performance. And maybe, who knows, maybe it helped them find themselves in overtime again, finding a way against Texas to win in the SEC title game a week later.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Stockton. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
I love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw again. A short completion to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And they heave it deep downfield. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. On 1st down, it's play action. Pass not complete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the Yellow Jackets offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
The Yellow Jackets will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Stockton. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. We reach the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Georgia 14, Georgia Tech 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
loses.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fires it to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Stockton. Grab behind the line, it's Bell. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
At the 10-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Returner decides to field it. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the duel between Georgia and Georgia Tech plays out.
And the Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out, it's Taylor. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense in a split backfield now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
To the air, it's King. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner will be brought down. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Play action here on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback keeps the football. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Getting set. Here's second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen could be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here comes a handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Gain of 6. Brings up 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Haynes. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's complete on the crossing route. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. And it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. To the air. It's King. Short throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throws it to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.